So the last thing I really want to do is kind of talk through a customer journey example. But like I said, you'll have a different journey for potentially every target audience you have. And some target audiences overlap sometimes. Like, I did work for a company that builds exhaust, this is the most niche thing, custom exhaust systems for yachts, which yachting is like $1 billion industry. I don't have a multi-billion dollar. I learned so much having an office in South Florida, and I also learned I'm very poor. Because one time I was looking at blueprints that they were working on of a yacht that had a helipad and a small pool on the master bedroom level, and then they had the big pool at the other end. And he said to me, yeah, this isn't a very big yacht. And it's not a very expensive yacht. I was like, okay. But I got to learn a lot about them. And one of the interesting things was that one of their target audiences is boat captains. And another target audience of them is naval architects. And let me tell you, naval architects and boat captains, outside of the fact that they may both live in Fort Lauderdale, don't overlap that much. Not in their schooling, maybe in their age and in their gender, that's about it. The boat captains are motivated by time. They are, you have 2 months where that boat's out of water, and they repaint the boats every year, by the way, every year. You spend 10% of your boat's value every single year to keep your boat up. So if you bought a, $200 million boat, which is not unheard of, that's one of the smaller boats I was probably looking at. You're talking about a lot of money. So that boat captain goes, well, my guy is in Europe right now. He's coming in 10 weeks. I have to get this boat out of the water, put it in dry storage, and do every single thing to this boat that needs to get done in 10 weeks. His number one priority is that you get it done in the time frame he needs, which means he's probably willing to spend a lot of money. A naval architect, on the other hand, they don't have the timeline. They're designing something new. It hasn't even been made yet. Their motivating factor is like innovation. They want to hear about the new metals that you're making stuff with and the sustainability and all that kind of stuff. They don't really care about the price because they're not the ones worrying about it. They don't care about the time. They care about innovation. So you have to think about every one of your target audiences. Who are they and what motivates them? One of the things that I used to tell my team all the time, I think I learned from Simon Sinek probably, I learned a lot of stuff from him, time, quality, money. I would say that all the time. Well, do they want it fast? And do they want it good? Well, that means it's not going to be cheap. Do they want it cheap and they want it fast? Well, then it's probably not going to be that good. You don't get all three. And so a lot of times people's motivating factors, and you can ask them, what's your motive? Which thing do you care about the most? Do you need this to happen quickly? Do you need it to be, really nice? And again, with the target audience, most of us are going to be able to tell what our target audience is, money's no object. They're going to spend more. They might be a schmuck like me who thinks, oh, it costs more money, that means it has to be better.